Hey, what's up guys? Pokesource Tropius here. This is a single battle that I did with this guy I found on Smogon University. It's a really neat battle. As you can tell from the title, my Dragonite kind of comes in and saves the day, but if you look at his team, it's really good. He's got a Braylon in there, which I know are really good against rain teams. I had to fight a lot of them Black and White 1, so I wasn't really excited to fight this guy, but I didn't let that down my spirits, so you guys will see how it pans out. So I decided to start out with my Politoed so I can get the drizzle up. And he decides to start out with his Conkeldurr. I thought this was really cool because I knew a Hydro Pump would take out a Conkeldurr in one hit, especially with rain and everything. And I know they have decent defenses for fighting types, but I don't think he should have survived this. So he must be up in special defense or have EVs on it or whatever. So he survives it with a little bit of HP left, and then he uses Drain Punch on me. So that Drain Punch kills my Politoed in one hit. He's gaining health back, and he got a critical hit. I was messaging this guy while we were battling. He's like, "Oh man, that's bad." He's like, "That was a bad call. I'm sorry about that." I'm like, "Oh no, it's whatever." I said, "It's just the beginning of the battle, you know. I've got more Pokemon. It's alright." And so now he's got his Guts ability because he has a Toxic Orb. And so I send in my Ludicolo, and knowing that if I Hydro Pumped him, I would kill him. But I missed with the Hydro Pump. How do you miss with a Hydro Pump when you're in rain? But I missed it, and he hits me with Drain Punch, leaves me with 14 health left. I was like, okay, well I'll get him next turn. I don't get him next turn. He uses Mach Punch and kills me. I'm gonna let the video catch up. While you're here, like, subscribe, rate. I know we don't have the best quality in our videos, but they're gonna get better as we get bigger. So just tell all your friends about us, get them to subscribe and like our page on Facebook. But he kills my Ludicolo, and I decide to send in my McNugget, which is my Kingdra, knowing that a Hydro Pump from this guy would definitely kill him. But I miss again. I missed 2 Hydro Pumps in a row. This guy's messaging me, he's like, "Oh man, we can have a rematch after this or whatever," and I'm just like, "Oh yeah, you know, it's alright." So that'd be cool if we could, but it's alright. And so I was like, alright, well I'll get him next turn, but just like he did with Ludicolo, he's gonna Mach Punch me. Boom. Mach Punch. Kills my Kingdra. So now 3 of my best Pokemon are out of the way. By 3 of my best Pokemon, I mean all of my Pokemon are the best Pokemon because I've got the best team in the world. And, so they're out of the way. So I decided to send in my Rotom Wash. I actually fought a guy earlier today, and his Rotom Wash had the exact same name as mine. So I thought that was kind of weird. But I Hydro Pump him, and boom, kills him. I finally got a Hydro Pump. And from this point on, I'm just Hydro Pumping for days. So I take out his Conkeldurr. He sends out his, what is it? Oh, Porygon 2. I Hydro Pump his Porygon 2, do a little bit more than half. And he uses Tri-Attack on me, which does a little more than half. I've never really used a Porygon 2, so I don't really know how they work. And I've never really had to fight them before, but they seem pretty good, so I might get one. So he does a little bit more than half. I Hydro Pump him again, which, you know, kills him. And, you know, at this point I'm just like, okay, well I'm going to make a little bit of a comeback right now with this Rotom. I know Rotom's a good Pokemon. Rotom Wash is the best by far. So he sends out his, what does that say, James Randy, which is his Alakazam. So he uses Calm Mind on his Alakazam, which raises his special attack and special defense. If he hadn't used that, I would have killed it this turn. But I hit him with a Hydro Pump, which knocks him down to literally like 1 health. I think he had like 7 HP, he said. But look at that. Boom. And I'm thinking, alright, well, he's gonna kill me next turn. I knew it from the start. So he kills me with Psychic. And I was really disappointed about that. I thought my Rotom Wash might have swept, but it doesn't. And I send out my Bronze Dong, and he uses, what do you use? Shadow Ball, and I use Gyro Ball, which kills him. He does a little bit less than half, and so I use Gyro Ball, knock his Alakazam out. Now he's out of the way. And so I've got like 2 Pokemon left. He's got, what, 3 Pokemon left? He sends out his Wood Chicken. And I hate these guys so much. They're so good. They do the same thing. Spore, Substitute, what was it? Focus Punch, and something else. I just remember those 3 because that's what it normally is. So now he's got his Poison Heal. This guy really likes his Toxic Orb. And look at that. Substitute. Just like I said. And my Bronze Dong is still fast asleep. And he's gonna get his Poison Heal. Now he's focusing up for his Focus Punch. And boom, I wake up. That never happens, but I did. So I Gyro Ball him. Which doesn't do really much because he had a Substitute there. And so now his Substitute's out of the way, and he uses Focus Punch on me, which kills my Bronze Dong. So now my tank is out of the way. All of my, my entire team is basically just gone. I've got my last Pokemon left, and guess who it is? Dragonite! I named him Los Libros because that was my nickname in Spanish class. I would always go around, they call me Los Libros. I was the thug of the class, not really. I was the white guy. I'd go to like an all-black school, but I was Los Libros. So he sends out his Blastoise, and I was using Hurricane to try and take out his Wood Chicken, and I end up bringing his Blastoise down to like 1/4 of its health with a Hurricane, with the Flying Gem. And now he's confused. See, this is the part where I start getting lucky. So he heals up using leftovers. That really doesn't matter because he's already down. So I use Thunder. And because of Drizzle, it has more accuracy. So I get him with the Thunder. He's now dead. And this is the part when I get really lucky. I totally forgot his team at this point. I was like, oh, I'm going to win. Boom. I don't even know what that says. It's like Daenerys, but it's a Hydreigon. And he uses Draco Meteor and misses. This guy was messaging me. He's like, the tables have turned. This is terrible. I used Hurricane on him. And guess what it does? Confuses him. Doesn't kill him all the way. But now he's confused. Which I was really happy about. I was praying that, he would hit himself in confusion. And guess what? He does. He hits himself in confusion. And so I use Hurricane again. Now I'm just Hurricaning for days. Get him with the Hurricane. He's now out. And his last Pokemon is Wood Chicken. The guy I hate the most. The guy who just destroys my team all the time. Hate this guy. He's a total troll. But there he is. And I know I'm faster than him. So boom, my Hurricane. Knock him out in one hit. Mountaintop. I got this guy. He's done. Goodbye. And he was messaging me. He's like, oh, this is terrible. He's like, that's the comeback of the century. I'm like, you're going to see this battle on YouTube today. So that was the battle. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I love you guys. I will talk to you later.